Hey everybody, this is Tristan, and this is demo number 3 of LGv5 Reimagine. This demo is focused on a lot of the cool stuff we're doing with Twitch broadcasting, any basically broadcasting of games, live broadcasting, I guess would be the better term, and better use of game clips, screenshots, past broadcast, stuff like that. A lot of the really cool stuff we're really taking to next gen because it's going to be really, really cool. Right now you can kind of see, this is the first real shot you've had of LGv5. This is still demo and dev. These all everything, colors, images, stuff like that. Still subject to change. I'm just me kind of putting everything to a dark theme, so you can kind of get an idea for it. But so this is your first kind of taste of it. Everything's in Zen 4 rebuilt. This has actually been a lot of work just to get it to this point. So I'm going to show you some really cool stuff. So uh, as you know, before, any account you can link to a Twitch account, and this is kind of really important because we're going to do a lot of really cool stuff with that. So you would, the same way you would link to any other account, you put your login and password. It does an OAuth system with Twitch, connects the account. We then know your Twitch ID. So I got a little button right here in the chat box that when I push it, it's going to see if I have a stream started, and if so, it's automatically going to start my stream. And what's going to be cool about this is I've now hooked it in so that if you start a stream, we now check if you're scheduled for any type of LG game, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, any of the games, hockey, basketball, soccer. If you're scheduled within like 20 minutes of that game, give or take, it's automatically going to attach that stream to the game. So I got a game that I'm scheduled for right now. So I'm going to click this. It's found my stream. It recognizes it's good. It's done an API call to Twitch. And I'm going to show you something that's kind of cool. So I hit refresh. You can see right up here, we now got a little icon saying that there's an alert. If you can look, it's actually an icon of a little camera, and it's saying that there's one live stream. So anytime there's a live stream going on a league, anytime you're on the site, you're going to get that cool little icon that's going to show what's going on, so you can kind of see. So a really cool feature. So imagine NHL game time, you might see 15 or whatever games are going on that are streamed. So that's really, really cool. So I'm going to show you something else that we've done to add to this whole new feature system. Any game that's going to be live, you're going to see that nice little live button. Well, what's also cool is you can simply click it, and whatever stream it's connected to, it's going to show it. Now this is this guy's stream. I just picked some random guy on Twitch to kind of link it to, and it will start. So you can see I'm in my whatever league form I'm in, and I click these buttons, you're going to get all the streams pop up. So if you want to watch 2 or 3 streams, it would do that. So it will have all the resize features. So come game day, you can turn this into like your game center, and you can watch all the games. You can watch the ones that you want, resize them, give them priority, do the chat box, stuff like that. All the stuff that you're used to, that's really kind of cool. So I'm going to also show you something kind of cool. If you just click on any game like you would before, and if there's a Twitch broadcast, it's just going to play the broadcast as it should. So any game you look at, it's going to show the broadcast, the Twitch stream. So yeah, this guy is, I don't know what he's doing, but he's right there doing his thing. So that's kind of cool. So another feature I'm going to show you that's more related to basically all the content we get into now. So one thing I got to explain about the content is anytime you take an Xbox screenshot or game clip, we actually look at what time that game clip and screenshot came from. And if you're within certain time frames of a scheduled LG game, and it's the same game that the league is run in, we automatically attach it to your game. That's how all this is kind of done now for all these leagues going on right now. Like these game clips are automatically attached. So it's basically a simple formula. If the league is, let's say, NHL 16, and you take an NHL 16 screenshot, we then compare that with any games you're scheduled to. If it's within, I think, 45 minutes, it automatically attaches it to that game. So if you ever take a screenshot or a game clip, you never have to attach it. It's going to do it automatically for you, which is really, really cool. So what that's going to do is it's going to populate a lot of content for us. So already just in the LGFA, you can see all the content that's already been populated. This is going on now. So for example, let's say on just Monday, June 1st, we have all these game clips, broadcasts, and screenshots that have been created from games that have actually happened. So it's going to create a lot of content. Now I've created this new system right here, and this new system is going to hopefully be a pretty powerful tool and has a lot of cool options to really help you use it. So right here you can see you can sort by broadcast, game clips, screenshots. Like I don't want to see any screenshots right now. I'll watch past broadcasts later. So it gets me a list of stuff like that. And what's really kind of cool is if you click it, now this is going to be somewhat familiar, but right away you can see it automatically starts playing the video before you'd have to click the play button. That was kind of annoying. I've added a control system here that's really kind of cool. But what's really, really cool is, let's say we get near the end of the video, it's going to roll right into the next clip. So you don't have to, keep getting back or whatever, it's going to create an automatic playlist for you and roll right into it. You can trigger it, go back and forth, you can do whatever you want. And then you can watch all the game clips you want. It's actually loading it from whatever you have already filtered out here. So you, in some sense, you create your own little playlist and it'll actually play. Same reason if you look at any kind of game right now, you got all the game clips. It's now going to rotate between those four. See that? It's actually rotated between those four game clips, which is really, really cool. So, and then the last kind of feature I'm going to show you that's all related to LGTV is what we do that's kind of cool is, as you know before, let me just pull something up. If you pull anything up, it would have a rating system. What we actually do now is, I'm just going to go ahead and let this one finish. What we automatically do is, before we know that people are supposed to hit the rate clip and give it a value, we know that nobody does that. So what we've actually added into the system is we actually try to rate the clip automatically for you based on how long you've watched the clip. So if you watch the clip, let's say for like 50% of the clip, we're going to give that clip a 5 out of 10. You watch it for, you know, the full clip, then we give it a max of 8 out of 10. If you wanted to give it a better rating, you give it 9 or 10. You know, if you just watch the clip for 1 second and got rid of it, that would probably be 1 out of 10. So we're automatically going to try to figure out the value of that clip based on how the community reacts to it, which is kind of smart because, again, we don't expect too many people to actually rate all these clips, and we're going to get so much data coming in that we need to figure out a better way to do it. And so that's the system that we've come up with. So that is LGv5 demo number 3 in a pinch. Basically, we've got a lot of cool stuff with Twitch broadcasting and broadcasts that we're doing. We got a lot of good ways to use the content, the media, the broadcast, all that kind of stuff. And actually, we have some other bigger stuff hopefully we're going to be able to do pretty soon that we'll talk about later. But I hope you enjoyed this. All right, thanks guys. Ciao.